dear friends. Welcome again to our online classes. I am Noemi Paimal from Education 3000. Today we have a beautiful subject. I know, I always say that, right? It's about schools, but schools as embassies or ambassadors of peace. And this is a beautiful program we started last year, 2019. And the idea is to transform the school or any learning environment, actually, and in the long run, of course, the whole society, in a beautiful peace place and a peace, like peace embassies or peace ambassador, when we really propagate this peace and those new paradigms of solidarity and really change the world. And the schools are the perfect place for that. Not only to reduce bullying, but to have this beautiful vision and to actually do it. You know that if a kid, the children, when they are under 7 years old and they have a habit, this habit is supposed to be with them for their entire life. So no violent communication, peace culture, ethic, that's the best habit to have, the best values to have before 7 years old. And of course, we can use the schools for that. Okay, let's start for today with our schools, embassies of peace, or ambassadors. I like the words ambassadors because we are all active and we are all ambassadors of peace inside the school. It's not like one person is named the ambassador or the peacemaker and that's it. No, the entire school is involved in the process. And it's very nice. All this material, we did it with Nelly Chavarria. Nelly is an educator for peace. She has an association, it's called Educator for Peace in Mexico. And with her, we started the whole program, Schools Ambassadors of Peace Ambassadors. And it's a very necessary program everywhere around the world. So remember, we had a video on peace in the first series of videos. Just as a reminder, we have several levels of peace. The first one is known as a Greek peace by Greek peace or Irene. That's the name of my granddaughter, actually. The one who brings peace is a synonym of harmonia, or harmony. So for the Greek, peace culture was like, but it's called the peace culture is like everything is okay, everything is harmony, and it's like shh, we are in peace, and it's not really facing issues, but try to calm down everybody, but not to fix the problem. That's called the Greek peace. And then from the Greek peace, we moved on to the so-called Roman peace, which where I live can be the Inca peace or the Mongol peace as well in China, in Asia. And that will be peace by force. You know that during the Mongol Empire, the story says that a young girl could walk all the way from Beijing all the way to Turkey with some gold in a pot, and then she won't be attacked, hurt, or nothing would happen to her. But that's the Roman peace, is by force. And then we moved on to Ahimsa peace, or no violence. And it means more than not only not prejudice the other ones, but to exercise compassion. So it's much deeper. And thanks to Gandhi, we had the Ahimsa peace. And then we try to move on and have the holistic peace, all levels of peace, with Peace or Path 3000. Then we have, remember this peace flag from Nicholas Roerich. That was 1935, 1935. It was before the Second World War. And it was a huge movement to start this. And now, amazingly enough, after all those years, we start to have a lot of tools through the schools and a comprehension and a will to have this peace. And I'm talking about inner peace, local peace, national peace, and worldwide peace in this order. And peace with nature, of course. So we had a program of Peace 2000. It's called I Can Choose and I Choose Peace, where we want to make people, it's a awareness movement or campaign. So this is the 3 levels of peace: peace with oneself, peace with other, peace with nature. And then if you remember the other video, we have now 8 levels: peace with oneself, peace in the school. So the video of today, School Ambassadors of Peace, is about that, how to do that, how to reach our goal. Peace in the family and lineage, local and national peace, peace with nature, extremely important. Peace in the world, peace with everything. It's called universal peace, actually, and peace with history and religion. So all that can be done inside the school. But what I would like to see, and we had books. We had several books. One is a little one called Peace 3000, and the other one is Active Peace, where it's about what to do. It's a report of all the experiences and successful initiatives around the world having peace inside a school or a community, and it's very practical. So for School Ambassadors of Peace, it's like to reach culture through education, and it's a program, and we want to make peace visible. By peace visible, it's like, let's say it's a school. This school is an ambassador of peace. So as soon as you enter the school, even before, outside, because you can make mural and you can make visible, this place is a peace culture place. It can be visible because there is we can put a flag, you can put some words, and not only words, you can feel it when you enter. And and you start a culture. What do I mean by culture? We start a cycle of violence, because violence is most of the time escalating process. Oh, you don't want that, so I don't want that either. So you shout at me, so I'll shout at you. And then this and this, and then I want to be right. No, I am right, and I'm right. And then you end up with war, something really little, stupid. So we want to stop this escalating process or this cycle of violence and revert it, and then instaurate what's called a durable peace culture. And that's why we started this program. And when violence is not anymore accepted culturally, socially, and implicitly. It's like, oh, it's okay, there is some bullying. Oh, no, it's the way it is here. It's a violent place. No, we revert that. There is no reason. We create the violence so we can create the peace as well. So we call this our program an awareness process and a protocol to strengthen peace culture in a school environment. And it's an old program, it takes 2 years. And the whole educational center, everybody will take responsibility and compromise and fully participate. It's everybody, the teachers, the staff, the family, and all the students. And after that, even the neighborhood and the storekeeper around the school, and then it will just parade. With the program, we have 5 phases for the program Schools Ambassadors of Peace. We have a diagnostic, an awareness process, like a pre-phase, when we make the intention visible for everybody. The peace program, it's 1 school year, and then the phase 2 and the follow-up. And we strongly suggest the follow-up will be a beautiful 7 petal school. So we start with the diagnostic and solution. It's a test. Yeah, you won't believe me. Yes, it's a test. It's 100 questions, but with these questions, it helps to find the solution because it's designed to find practical solution and it's easy to carry out. So the test can be done, if possible, it's done by everybody, the students, the teachers, the parents, the staff. If not possible, ask at least maybe the director or somebody who knows the school very well from inside to answer the most objectively possible. This diagnostic is pretty complete and it covers 10 areas. And I want to share with you because it would help to see all the levels of peace and all the action field we can attend with that. Physical well-being, of course. If you feel good physically, you will have peace inside and with others. Cognitive well-being, social and emotional development, of course, art expression and creativity, part of the peace process, ecological development, peace with nature, self-sustainability development, personal development or self-awareness, physical environment for peace. Yes, we can arrange the learning center so it will attract peace and let's say give you a peace mood by the way things are laid out and done. Human environment and the relationship with the community and the visibility of the culture of peace. And each items is divided with 10 sub questions or ideas to do how to get that. So this is the diagnosis is in our website in English and in Spanish. Please type schools, ambassadors of peace. And you have the diagnostic as well in the website. And then we have what's called the sensibilization. It's the first part. It's very simple to have like a good startup. We make peace visible with an awareness phase. We can organize a peace day or a peace party or plant trees. We can make our own peace flag. So people are, oh, something is happening. We are going to have a peace flag. How? So now we have to do something for that. We can make a piece of art with peace. A piece of peace. Yeah, a piece of art with peace. We can have some messages of peace on the wall so it's visible. People know now there is all change of the culture from violent culture to peaceful culture. Watch movies of inspiring person that's worked with peace. I'm thinking about Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Dalai Lama, Gandhi. So it's like at the beginning of some awareness. The movies works very well. You can make a movie festival or a concert as well. And then we can conduct a ceremony to raise the peace flag when everybody is agreeing, of course. Then we have an 8 months program, and it depends on the diagnosis, but it's not like to follow all the steps. According to the result of the diagnostic, you know which area you want to work on, and you build your own, let's say, your own plan, your own strategy. And some activities that can be included, we can have routine to reduce stress, breathing exercise. Some people put some aromatherapy. Remember when you have some nice smell, it will calm down the reptilian brain. You can have the development of socio-emotional skills. So all the tools for emotional intelligence we can use here. No violent communication and conscious communication. All the tools should be done at the beginning, actually. Positive self-discipline. Establish maybe a mediation council for conflict attention and transformation, composed of teachers and students. At the beginning, at the end, it's not even necessary, but just to feel a little bit more secure and to know to who we can turn to if there is something we can't handle. And then we go step by step, 1 value per month. So that's very nice. You can use, I don't know, 1 month we work on friendship, empathy, nature, inner connection. We have the no violent communication activities. We have values like friendship, teamwork, peace culture in the world, multiculturality, exchanges, inner peace. This is a big subject. Peace with others and peace with nature. After those 8 months, we can have like something visible, like artistic show, or maybe a concert, or maybe a great peace celebration involves the neighborhood, maybe the town. We do the diagnose again, or the nice diagnostic again, and we see the results, and we prepare the plan for the next year. Each month, it's highly recommended to do 1 mindfulness class, step by step, or any other personal development technique. And in months, it would be nice to have everything visible on the wall of the school, so everybody knows the work of everybody and is completely visible. And when you have visitors, they clearly see, oh, I can see it's a peace culture place, and I can feel it, and I can see how people relate inside. Phase 2 is more extended, and it's larger. It will encompass all the school, all the families and the community. It will involve more. It will ask. It's like the first year, but it's deeper, and it involves a lot of personal development, especially with the staff and the family and the teachers. Then there is a part, the social part, and the ecological impact of the peace culture. And it can be, for instance, you can do fairs or fair meetings with the families, and it's called peace fair. Or it can be some activities with street children. We can make activities with local authority and help concretely a group inside the community, inside the town or the neighborhood. Maybe do some activities with grandparents and children in needs. And then we can do the follow-up. And for the follow-up, it will be nice to implement the 7 Petal schools and have peace culture in each petal. Then we can see in the 7 Petal schools, all the petals lead to peace culture, the physical well-being, the cognitive well-being, the emotional and social well-being, the aesthetic too, the art. The green petal is peace with nature. The red petal is peace with our vocation, with what we would like to do on earth, and personal development. So that's a program definitely I would recommend. I would suggest, of course, all peace project, all peace process, all activities involving peace starts with oneself. And that's the beauty of it, because we grow this inner peace, and this inner peace is deep, 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 and it's like a reconnection with who we are, with our purpose of life, with the society, with others, but it starts here. So that's the invitation. Enjoy it, and I see you on the next video. The next video is about post-trauma process. I will tell you what we did in the refugee camps, and it can be done with any kind of situation. It's very useful. So see you soon.